welcome to another reading. Today I'm going to read about Mercury Retrograde. I have picked the cards because these are too many cards, so I thought I'll pick the cards way before I start recording. So I am going to read this or ask the universe to give me signs to inform you about Mercury Retrograde from May 29, 2021 to June 22nd, 2021. So that's the period that we are asking the universe to give us some signs with Mercury retrograde. And people who have Mercury as an important planet in their birth chart might actually have more resonance with this reading, but others will also have impact on this, because either if you in your birth chart, if you are going through Mercury Mahadasha, if you have ascendant in Gemini or Virgo, or if you have a Mercury placed in 1, 4, 5, 7, 9 or 10th house, it might have very great impact on your birth chart. And if you have Mercury at the highest degree of, like, if you see all the planets between 1 to 30 degrees, if Mercury is holding the highest degree among all the planets, then Mercury is very important for you in that way. So it's called the Atmakarka in Vedic astrology if Mercury is holding the highest degree. But not getting into the astrological part, let's read the cards now. Right at the center we have choices, Two of Pentacles. You are juggling between two choices. And then we also have solar eclipse on 10th of June, which is also highlighting about choices, if I have read the chart correctly. But I don't want to get into astrological part, but I'm very sure that there are a lot of choices coming on your way, and the cards are telling that please have patience, please delay the decisions. Like any astrologer would say that don't sign dotted lines during Mercury retrograde. I'm going to repeat the same chatter here, seeing the middle row, and spend some time in contemplation which choice is much better for you. And by the end of the Mercury retrograde period, you will have an understanding which choice is better for you. On a material level, there are quite good manifestations here, but the warning gets repeated: choose wisely. There's a heart chakra opening for you because of some emotional loss that you had in the past. Somewhere some kind of emotional loss was there, and because of which you stopped focusing on other opportunities that are in front of you. But now what you are manifesting during this period is that opening of heart chakra and venturing into new relationships, new love relationships, new emotional relationships. So that's quite a possibility. But then again, you will have choices between relationships, and you will feel the urgency to make decisions, or people will force you to make decisions, and the universe is telling you right now that hold on, this is the time to just open up, not to make decision, not to fixate with something, as Mercury is always a neutral planet, doesn't favor anyone, doesn't even like in Vedic astrology, Mercury would be a planet which is very neutral in nature and would not like to take sides. It's almost keeping the middle path, as Gautam Buddha would say. Yeah, so that's what this is all about here, and a very good communication channel that's going to open. If you were not able to communicate things properly in the past, now is the time to rework on that communication. If you were trying to write something, this is the time to write again. And if you were trying to do something in terms of reaching out a set of audience, this is the time which will give you emotional satisfaction. On the other level, you hold a lot of power to manifest a lot of things. What these two cards here are telling here, again the love card, lovers card here, the harmony card is coming back into the picture. You hold a lot of power to manifest a lot of relationships. You have a lot of power to manifest everything that you always wanted, which is going to bring a lot of excitement in your life. And that's where you might lose the plot. You might start taking sides, which Mercury doesn't like. So that's where you need to make smart choice, take the middle path to start new material gains for yourself, a new cycle of materiality where you can start a new financial project or something of great value to you, which can bring more material success in future. So that's what is going to happen in the material side, and that's what the cards are telling, that hold on to make some decisions, because a lot of emotional things will get activated, helping you to reignite emotions, passions, and gain more power. Because within emotions there are sometimes a lot of power, and because we are trying to hide our emotions, suppress our emotions, we also lose our power and we lose our capability of manifesting our own success. So all that is interconnected. So emotions will arise, and when the emotions arise, try to take the middle path. That's all for the material front. What's happening on the spiritual front is more of a surprise for me. What I'm seeing here is that you will be able to manifest or harvest a lot of things, and you will be surprised. And this new harvesting of wishes will actually open up a lot of new information for you, which you were not expecting. So right at the center is wish fulfillment. So because of your spiritual power, because of your spiritual strength, you will manifest a lot of things during this Mercury retrograde, and that's where the excitement will go high. That's where you will end up having more power. You will open up your heart chakra and might lose the plot, but it's coming from your spiritual side. So spiritual test or spiritual strength test is on the peak during the Mercury retrograde for all of you who are watching this video. The intuition will get overly ignited. You will suddenly start having a lot of intuitive power, and then you will see that the destiny will open itself to you if you take the middle path. But if you start taking sides, then things might be little difficult, because the spiritual strength is to take the middle path. That's where the spiritual strength is. Although the wish fulfillment is going to happen, and which will bring a lot of recognition and rewards for you, that is very good. And then there is spiritual strength, then that is getting tested, and destiny will open up to you through your intuition. On the other end of the spiritual side, what I'm seeing here is that whenever you feel excited, whenever you feel that you need to take sides, you need to make decisions, the cards are urging that try to meditate, try to sleep, try to get away from a lot of people. Excuse me. Yeah. So try to get away from people and try to rejuvenate yourself. While you are finding a lot of satisfaction in a lot of things in your life and feeling satisfied emotionally, you will see that suddenly old memories, harsh memories or thoughts of revenge will come, that now that you are successful, you want to brush your success over others, and that's where things might lose your control. If you want to brush your success over others, you will again lose that middle path. The solar plexus chakra here is saying that you would be tempted to brush your success over others, to remind them that they were not treating you well in the past, and now that you are successful, you can do that same to them, and that's not required. You can leave them in their own space, and let them handle however they want to handle your success, because they will somehow get to know. You don't have to go and inform them. And when they get to know about your success, they will handle it in their best of their abilities, which might not be easy for them, or which may be easy for them. It can be either ways. It depends on individuals how they handle it, but you don't have to go and show it off to them, because the moment you start doing that, you lose your middle path and you start self-destruction. Also, I'm feeling that something is stuck in between, and it will start trying to get loose. It will start trying to push things off balance, or it will try to come out. Something which is hidden will try to come out, and you might need some external emotional support. So if you need some kind of external emotional support, go for it. But only thing is that when you seek external emotional support, there might be a tendency that you might start bitching about whatever is stuck inside you because of someone. Whatever emotions are stuck because of a certain someone, you might start bitching about that person, and that's where again you are losing your middle path. That is something is very visible through the cards, and because there are too many cards, I'm trying to channelize a lot of things. The best option for you is that to push yourself in a corner and meditate, and don't talk to a lot of people. Go for emotional healing only with those people whom you trust and who would not take advantage of you, because when you are emotionally vulnerable, there might be a lot of people who could take advantage for you, and that's where the downward hills or downward spiral starts. And the destiny card here is also bringing a lot of attention to it, that the times are changing now. When you are fulfilling your wishes, you are also getting intuitively overpowered right now, which means that you have a lot of power, and the power is going to actually bring a lot of responsibilities. Along with the responsibilities, it will give you a very clear picture about your future and how you will manifest a certain goal in life. And it is quite clear that this manifestation goal is not easy, and the realization of this goal or this aim, whatever you have, whatever you become in future, you can see that like a mirror or a download or a movie in front of you on the wall, and that would give you goosebumps that this is something that is beyond my imagination, but this is quite, if that happens, that is the best thing that could happen to me. That's the kind of feeling it will leave you with. And if you have Mercury in prominent positions, as I said, then you will also have a certain kind of responsibility to keep away from the decisions right now, because you will not be able to make any decisions as of now, or even if you make decisions, it won't be a good decision. So keep away from making any decisions. And the green Mercury is usually denoted by green color, and heart chakra coming up here in this position is showing that Mercury, although it's in retrograde, although it's asking you to not make decisions, but then still helping you to see the opposite ends at the same time and experience opposite ends in your mind, in your mental ability to experience them and realize how the both ends can manifest for you. And after the Mercury retrograde, you can choose the positive side and let go of the negative side. You will have that choice. But if you make that choice during the Mercury retrograde, however nice that choice is, it may not manifest in that way. So be careful. So I'll stop here, and please give me your feedback and let me know how things turn out for you during Mercury retrograde and after Mercury retrograde. It would be nice to know about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste.